Hey guys, Model Man Frank here. Just thought I'd go live today. Um, I don't have anything on the bench because I just finished cleaning the bench off. As a matter of fact, I'm just working on the Kiwi here. I'm gonna tilt the camera up so y'all can see, and you can actually see in the other camera also. But there we go. So what I've been trying to do is mount the wing bolts onto the top of the wing. Um, One of the things I'd like to try and do is maybe eventually I'm going to get another camera here so you guys can have three angles. Because, yeah. So as you can see, I cleaned up a lot past couple days. Still cleaning, still a lot more to do. Still got to clean up this whole area here and kind of now have all my paints and all my glues close to me. Um, yeah, so just little by little trying to get things situated. Desk is clean, got my printer up. So I guess we'll do some work here and see what else. So I can probably bring this over so you guys can see. One of the things I need to do also is get up in the attic when it's a little cooler, it's likely in the mornings, and finish putting in insulation. To be working in here during the day, I'm going to have to do all my works at night. It's in the 80s, below 80s, because during the summertime it gets freaking hot as heckin'. And I also want to try to get a different camera. There you go. Now you can see that better. So this is what we got. This side works fine. The other side is still light. Trying to get a bolt that would actually build a drill press, drill piece that would actually fit that better. Maybe I can use this. Still bring this over here. See this. Even tempted to use one of these. Stuff. Do a step drill. Here's a step drill. It was make a step hole and be able to put the bolt in. That's what I think. Once I get the wing on, finish doing the filing in. Now, what I gotta do is put some glue around those pieces, and we're good to go. Gotta go to the hardware store and pick up more like that. Perfect. All right, well, that's it for that one. Yeah, change the direction. While that sets up, I'm going to bring this over here and take this apart. So this is the wing from the EA bike. I cut off this. Cut off here. I gotta take this bit off here because this is frozen. The end brackets did their job. It's just, I think what happened was is that I had, please don't tell me this doesn't work. Definitely do need more lighting for this act, this instrument. There we go. Huh. See any bad things. What I'll probably end up doing is put a strip of blue all the way down to get this a little straight. Now, to the side. So if you're looking at this, see that this has a crack right here. So try to get this smoothed out. Why I had to clean the desk off. It's just way too much junk up. I'll go through all my screwdrivers tomorrow and toss out drivers I don't need or take drivers to work or something. doing here is I'm just removing all the Monaco that I used to cover the plane. I will have to buy. Oh yeah, I do have white. I'll have to replace this eventually. What I need to do is fix this. See this crack right here. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to fill in it with some super glue. Then I'm going to cut out this little piece right here, this notch. I'm going to fill this in here and just reinforce it with a piece of wood, something like this piece right here. Then I'm just going to kind of block it up here, and that'll actually definitely give it a lot more rigidity and strength. This is what's cracked. So you can actually see it just opening a little bit. So the bottom strut is the bottom stringer is fine. It's just the top one that's cracked. So greetings from Florida, sir. How are you? Why am I not taking the wing apart? Because there's no need to take the wing apart. How you doing, Pino? Benal, how are you? Well, you're in Florida. I'm in Florida also. What part of Florida are you in? That's a good question. That's a very good question. What part of Florida are you in? So this is what we're going to do is we're going to put this right here. We're going to kind of make a small, I use pencil. Straight down here. Okay. And then with a very good sharp X-Acto knife, like I showed some of you the other day, you don't have to dig into the wood. You just kind of scribe along, back, over it again, and boom, you got a nice piece of wood. So putting some glue along the stringer right here on both sides. Both stringers, just a nice little bead of glue all the way up, all the way down. There you go. And on the side, here, and boom. So just like that, that will add more strength and rigidity to the aileron. I'm sorry, to the wing itself. Give it a little bit more strength. I noticed that on the other wing also, it broke right here also. And there wasn't enough, I don't think there was a box piece here. So this wing is pretty straight. What I'm thinking happened is that the wing was a little warped. And that's why when you look at the video, the plane keeps turning. So I think one of the wings was warped and actually helped the plane turn that way. Even though I was turning full right to try and get the plane back in center, it just wasn't doing. And the worst thing that I did was I backed off on the throttle too much. And yeah, I don't think the weight and balance was perfect on that plane. But we're going to fix that, all of that. onto this plane. So give that a little sanding here. That way when I go to glue it back down, we got a little sand there. What I'll do is I'll end up, I still have wood, I still have blue monocoat, and I have white monocoat. So I'll still be able to cover this up. On the opposite end, here I have an opening here also. I'm going to actually cut some of the monocoat away. And also block up this part here. There's still a little block because I'm on the other side of the wing. If you see inside, you barely see it on the camera that's facing down on the board. But right there, there's a little notch. I don't know why the builder, when he built this, he just left that notch in there, which was kind of weird and strange that he would do that. Alrighty, we got that piece down. That's pretty flush over there. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take the pencil, straight across. And since I got a nice little draw, across, good. So with that being done, now I take the super glue. It's a little bit more strength and rigidity to this area here. One thing that I've noticed is that if you look at the other parts of the wing, it doesn't have this block. Do I really think I need the whole thing? I don't think so. I just want to give it a little bit of more strength and rigidity to two areas that are already in by these bolts. This is where the end braces to the fuselage go for the biplane. This is the upper wing biplane. So this wing is for the EAA bike. So I want to make sure that the wing is in good condition, and then the next video we'll do a covering on it. Make sure that the wing is straight. I can see just by looking down. What I'm doing is kind of looking down along this area, and I can see that it's pretty straight as I'm going along. Yes, sir, I have lost weight. Thank you very much for saying that, Rob. I am losing weight, man. I appreciate the compliment. I do appreciate it. I am give you guys a clue. I'm on a fasting diet, so I'm in fasting right now, and I've lost 15 pounds. It would it would add more weight on the wing. So yeah, lost about 15 pounds. I'm happy. At least I found a diet that works for me. You know? That's pretty good right here. Let me get the fuselage. If you guys bear with me one moment, I'm going to grab the fuselage and we're going to take a look at the fuselage also, okay? Fuselage way over here on the other side of the garage. Always pays to clean the workbench off so you can bring things in. Okay, this is the way the servos are. Now, as you've noticed, the servos, the tail of this plane is in the up position, and that's the rudder. As you can see, it moves very subtly. Nothing was wrong. It's just that I kept pulling up, and what I should have done is change these servos out. These servos are old-fashioned. They're the old S304 Tapa servos. They're like, I think, second generation, third generation Tapa servos. They don't operate well off a LiPo battery. That's something I learned. So I'm going to be changing these servos out, splitting in metal geared servos. I found some pretty good ones online on Amazon. They go for about $17 for 4 of them, and I'll put those here. Also, this landing gear on this side bent up, so I'll have to pop that back. Tilt the camera a little bit so y'all can see. It is upside down. I do apologize. This firewall was pushed all the way in. I actually brought it back out. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right here, and this is where the battery's going to go. So I'm actually going to do that. We're going to take some of the monocoat off right now. This one's actually peeling. Kitty's meowing. Meow. Go. That's it for the monocoat on that one. What you see is the old monocoat from what the plane was originally. The plane was originally covered in a yellow monocoat that, no, my wife loves me, but you, that's not a, no, my wife loves me a lot more. So we are this off now. Behind this area right here, let's see if I can break this up. Built an EP jet from Twisted Hobbies in 3 hours last night. Lots of pieces in the box to glue together. I didn't enjoy any of it. Let's hope it flies. I'd like to see the video. I can't wait to see the video when you do post it. Anybody watching this right now, you all have to go over to RC Bob and watch his videos. Odyssey Rob, he's got a lot of cool videos, man. Films it from the heart. He tells everybody how he's doing. He's a really good pilot. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to slice this open and do it with a saw. Actually, just saw one side. So that's so here. Yes, I did go to the meeting, Rob. It was a really good meeting. It was an informal meeting, so we just a couple of the guys couldn't make it because of doctor's appointments and stuff. You know how that is. Um, it was we spoke about certain issues. Yes, I'll be putting out a newsletter, so when you see it, yes, it will be long, but at least it'll be informative, you know? I also wrote an article for the newspaper and for it's on my Substack. So if you go to, I don't know if you're on the Facebook page, but I'm going to send it out when I send out the newsletter for this month. That way y'all can see it. But if you go to my Substack, you can see it there too. This was the tray that was fudged all the way up here. It was like back here, and it was right over the wing. And I don't know why the builder did that, because there's a ton of room right here where this battery tray could go. And I'm probably going to end up just changing it and placing the battery tray right up here. Because technically speaking, what's going to happen is that this aircraft was designed to have a gas motor in it, and this area was supposed to be for the fuel tank. That's what would help the teeter it. And I'm not sure why the builder, when he built it for the purpose of making it an electric plane, but he followed the plans to the T and didn't think about, hey, why don't I just put the battery up here and it'll add more weight? But I guess he just never really thought about that. It's a nice battery tray. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I will put the battery tray like that, right smack dab. See, you can see it now. So the battery tray was all the way shoved over here. So there really wasn't enough weight in the front. This was all open. So for now, let's start doing that here. battery tray. I definitely do need to make. I'm gonna put another stringer here and a stringer on this side to. I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is actually just gonna reinforce this area, and this will be where I put the battery in, and I'll make a magnetic plate on both sides to sit in place. Please don't. Yeah, maybe we'll even set it up like that. This is the motor mount for this plane, and it actually goes perfectly right here. Gotta glue it back on. The prise de resistance that has happened, I found a new shaft for the motor. It's on Horizon Hobbies. I'm definitely gonna have to find. I do know I need to get it. This shaft is broken. See, sheared right off when it hit, and yeah, the motor was going when it hit the ground. But at least these shafts don't cost that much. They're about $10. So I will get them eventually. This one here, gotta unbolt it in there. When I do get the shaft, do a video, and I'll place that. At least they sell extra parts. But that's it for now, guys. At least now I was able to open this up. You can actually see a lot more inside the plane. One thing I did notice about the plane, see that vent in the landing gear? This vent right here. That has to be bent back into place. And also, that needs to be fixed. That bulged out. So, got to make sure that that didn't really cause any damage. So I'll have to cut this area open up here also. But the rest of the aircraft looks pretty straight and narrow. Looks in good condition. So I don't have to worry too much about it. But really interesting. It's got some, but at least with this open, I can see now inside the plane. See and make sure that the inside structure is in better condition before I continue on. So, all right, y'all. That's all I got for today. I will scoot in here. I will catch you guys on the next one, which will probably be next Friday, or sometime during the week. Just look out for any more build videos. Build videos will be definitely going on this table, and less with my hands holding the camera. But this is a new build video as you see it, and yeah, probably maybe eventually I get another camera and put another camera like right over here, so you can actually see two versions, and you don't have to look at my face all the time. That would look a lot better. What do you think so? Guys, make sure you strike the thumbs up button. And if you're a new subscriber, I appreciate it. If you can, follow my buddy there, RC Rob, at his on his channel, and Pinel. Not exactly sure how to pronounce it. Pinal, Pinalrc. He's got a really nice channel where he's restoring a P-47, and he's doing a great job at it. So try and follow him. I know he's down in Florida also. So all of us RC guys down here in Florida, we all have to stick together somehow, right? So, all right, guys. 7 days a week. Yeah, no, I don't have time for that. Got other things to do. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. See you next week. Model Man Frank out. Talk to y'all later.